Well, yes, I am. I'm having a baby with my boyfriend, Stefon Diggs.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. How are you feeling about that? And that this will be baby number 4 for you, Cardi.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm actually I'm excited. I'm happy. I feel like I'm in a good space. I feel very strong. I feel very powerful that I'm doing all this work, but I'm doing all this work while I'm creating a baby.
People have been all up in Cardi B's business lately, watching her every move like detectives trying to crack a case. The big question everyone's been buzzing about was Cardi hiding baby number 4? Well, the whispers just got confirmed, and it's not just any pregnancy rumor. Cardi B is officially expecting a child with NFL star Stefon Diggs. Now let me break down how this all unfolded. For weeks, fans have been glued to her every appearance, convinced something was up. Folks were zooming in on her outfits, pointing out how she started wearing looser clothes that covered her midsection. Some even swore her walk looked different, like she was being extra careful with her steps. And it didn't stop there. People went as far as studying clips of her during those tense court appearances tied to her assault case, claiming her body language gave it all away. Cardi B wasn't letting these pregnancy rumors slide without a fight. She's been denying them left and right, clapping back at fans online and shutting down the gossip with her usual fiery attitude. At one point, she even lost her cool at a reporter, tossing a pen his way after he came at her with a messy, disrespectful question about her body. Cardi made it clear, if you're gonna ask, at least show some respect. But the real bombshell dropped today on national TV. During her sit-down on CBS Mornings with Gayle King, the truth finally came spilling out. Gayle didn't dance around it either. She went straight for the jugular, putting Cardi on the spot about the rumors everybody's been whispering about. So here's the shocker. This isn't baby number 1, 2, or even 3. This is gonna be baby number 4 for Cardi B. She's already a mom to 3 little ones with her husband, well, technically her soon-to-be ex-husband Offset. There's Culture, there's Wave, and then there's Blossom, who just turned 1 this month. But what had people leaning in was when Cardi started opening up about her new man, NFL star Stefon Diggs. She lit up while talking about him, saying Stefon makes her feel safe, confident, and like she's really being taken care of for once. She bragged about how supportive they are of each other, both grinding hard in their careers, both standing tall for each other when the world is watching. Cardi even joked about screaming at the TV during his games, yelling at the screen like a true fan. Throw him the damn ball already. But here's the messy part she didn't bring up. Stefon himself is caught up in baby rumors of his own. Word on the street is he already had a 2nd and 3rd child just this year. And allegedly, there's even a set of twins on the way. That's right, if the whispers are true, Stefon Diggs might have around 5 kids popping up in the same year. Allegedly, okay, but that's what's floating out there, and people are buzzing. And then there's the timing. Cardi's album and all the drama tied to it drops this Friday, plus she's gearing up.
Hey, just because Cardi B does it does not mean you should as well. After a relationship, especially if that relationship put you through so much turmoil, do not hop into another relationship without doing the healing. Allow yourself to heal. Allow yourself to sit in silence and peace and reflect on your partner's part, what they did, and also your part. Allow yourself to find yourself again. Find your footing. Find your fire. Focus on the things that are meant for you to do before hopping into another relationship. When you don't take the time to actually reflect on the past relationship, you will literally keep repeating the cycle over and over and over. And there has to get to a point where you no longer can sit and be like, why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? Because it's you at this point. Because at this point, you are the common denominator. You are the problem. So just because your faves do it, don't follow into their footsteps. Listen to their music, buy their art, do whatever. Don't follow their footsteps. And let's make this very clear, because some of y'all are still not understanding this. It's not clicking.
To hit the road on tour. She told Gayle she expects the baby to arrive before all that, so she can slide right back into rehearsals. But let's be real, that's a whole lot on her plate at once. Think about it, just having a baby and then jumping straight into tour rehearsals, that's a heavy load for any woman's body. She's barely gonna have time to recover before hitting those stages again. And honestly, good luck to her, because she's gonna need every ounce of strength she's got. And let's not forget, Cardi is still tangled up in that messy divorce from Offset. She filed back in July of 2024, and since then, the drama hasn't slowed down one bit. Offset has been wild and online, throwing subliminal shots, and you just know he's fuming behind the scenes after this pregnancy news went public. This isn't just a love triangle. It's a straight-up collision course of drama. But here's where it gets even more jaw-dropping. Cardi admitted during the interview that she hasn't even told her parents about the pregnancy yet. Imagine that. She's dropping the news to the world before her own family. She confessed she's actually scared to break it to them before the interview airs. But let's be real. If fans figured it out weeks ago, you know her mom already had a feeling. Moms always know, and Cardi's mom especially doesn't miss a beat. So now the secret's fully out. The whispers, the speculation, the internet detectives, they were all spot on. Cardi B and Stefon Diggs are officially having a baby together. But looking at her body language, you can tell Cardi is still carrying scars from the betrayal and heartbreak Offset left behind. Now you already know Offset wasn't about to let this news slide quietly. The moment whispers of Cardi and Stefon's baby started picking.
Just because you have money and you can have a ton of babies does not mean that's the only thing that a child needs. I can't believe I have to say that. A child needs more than money, more than just money, in order to properly raise them. And lastly, hopping from man to man before doing your healing, you're literally depleting your feminine energy. Your feminine energy is so incredibly important. It is what helps boost you through life. It is what helps you create to be the best self that you can be. When you are with a man who's depleting you, you lose out. You lose it. Just really think about it. Think about how Cardi B's music has not been the same ever since she got with Offset. He's been depleting her of her feminine energy, of her good energy, her energy that she could have used to really create more art and put out more music. And now she's repeating the same pattern again with another man. The cycle will never stop until you learn your lesson.
Up heat, Offset jumped online acting slick. He's been dropping cryptic posts, lyrics, and even throwing shade in comments that fans swear are aimed at Cardi. Some people close to him say he feels blindsided, like he was the last to know, while the whole world was piecing it together. And here's the twist. Offset isn't just mad about the pregnancy. Word on the street is he's furious about the timing. Cardi's album rollout is right around the corner, and he's convinced she used the baby reveal as part of her big marketing plan. That's the kind of messy claim only Offset would try to spin, but fans are divided. Some say he's just bitter, others say Cardi's timing really is no—
Stevie Wonder could see that Cardi B is pregnant. Is anybody really surprised that Cardi B is pregnant with baby number 4? Anybody? Anybody? I'm just more surprised that Cardi B is going on tour right after she have this baby. I don't know how far along she is, but isn't it a little bit too soon? Like, shouldn't you rest your coochie? Like, rest your coochie for a little bit and then go on tour, Cardi. It's okay to postpone the tour. It's okay, which I have a feeling that you probably will postpone the tour.
coincidence. Meanwhile, Stefon Diggs is keeping it cool, or at least pretending to. He hasn't clapped back, hasn't made a statement, just letting the spotlight stay on Cardi. But sources whisper that Offset's camp is already digging into Stefon, trying to air out his alleged baby drama with other—
Until like maybe like May or June, until the summer, I think that would be the best thing to do. Rest your coochie, Cardi. It's okay. We could wait. We already waited 17 years for album number 2. We could wait a couple months for your tour, Cardi. It's okay. Rest your coochie. And then another thing I think I'm surprised about, but not really, I'm not really surprised, is that Cardi said that she didn't tell her parents. Even though I'm sure her parents know that she's pregnant. We all know that she's pregnant. Somebody check on Offset. I know Offset's probably banging his head against a wall somewhere in Atlanta or wherever he is. Somebody check on Offset. Congratulations, Cardi. Congratulations on baby number 4.
women. If that's true, things are about to explode even louder, because Stefon's Mr. Perfect image could crack wide open if those stories start surfacing. The streets are buzzing louder than ever because Stefon Diggs' name is now being dragged through the mud right alongside Cardi's. See, while Cardi is glowing with her new pregnancy,
it's official. Which, first of all, let me tell you something. When I told y'all, honey, that Cardi B was pregnant. But anyway, it is official. Y'all, we just have to pray and keep all parties lifted in prayer that Cardi B is pregnant. She officially made the statement that she's pregnant. But my thing is, I don't know how these girls do this, but you got, what, 3 babies for Offset, and now you about to have a baby for this damn man who ain't gonna be with you, because these football players, all these athletes don't stay around long, honey. But anyway, congratulations, Cardi B. You're loved, honey. You're the baddest, and you're all that in a bag of chips and everything else. So, Cardi, we love you. Congratulations.
fans can't ignore the whispers about Stefon allegedly fathering multiple kids in the same year. People online are tallying up numbers, claiming he's got 2 new babies already here, plus a set of twins supposedly on the way. If those rumors are even halfway true, Stefon might be stepping into Nick Cannon territory real quick. Now here's the kicker. Cardi didn't mention any of this when she sat down with Gayle King. She painted the picture of Stefon being her rock, her safe place, her support system, but you know how the internet works.
Cardi B done told everybody that she's pregnant with the 4th baby, and it's Stefon Diggs. No shocker. I think we all knew that. But I don't know, y'all. After the court case, y'all remember that video of her dancing in the back, and I think like she was taking her suit off. I don't know why I thought it was like a joke. Like I don't know why I thought she wasn't pregnant. I don't know why I swore it was like a fake something underneath. I don't know why I really didn't think that she was pregnant. But then when she was out at Fashion Week and then she was on the Jennifer Hudson show, I was like, wait, I think she really is pregnant. This is not like a little joke. I don't know why I really for a second thought it was like a joke, like she was just trolling. But no, she is dead serious. She is pregnant. I thought it kind of was like a rollout for her album, like I'm pregnant with my new baby, you know, like her CD. But she really is actually pregnant. Like, wow, congrats to them. I love she's proven that you can really be a mom and have your career not only once, twice. This is her 2nd time doing this when she's dropping a project.
The moment she called him safe, folks started digging up receipts, screenshots, and old flings saying, safe where? Safe for who? That's the kind of contradiction people love to expose, and it's already turning into a trending topic. Meanwhile, Offset is sitting back, watching all this.
Because you remember with Invasion of Privacy, she announced her pregnancy, and this time she's announcing her new album. I forgot the name of it, but she's announcing her pregnancy for the 4th time. And it's like, wow, it was a time in the music industry where a woman could not be pregnant and be a rapper. You were supposed to be a sex symbol. Like, everybody needed to lust after you. And it's like, Cardi B really actually opened the door for female rappers to be pregnant and, you know, still have their career and show their baby bump and tell everybody and not hide it. She definitely is like the first female to do so at the time of her pregnancy. Like, so congratulations to her. Hopefully she's happy this whole pregnancy because we know Offset put her through it a couple of times. So hopefully this time she can have a joyous pregnancy and
this unfold, and
baby.
Fans swear he's loving every second of it. He doesn't even have to say much, just a few shady emojis or a cryptic post, and the blogs do the rest. He knows the more Stefon's image cracks, the more Cardi looks like she traded one headache for another. The internet has officially turned this whole Cardi B Stefon Offset saga into a circus. Fans are going crazy on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.
She just announced that she's pregnant with her 4th child from her boyfriend while she's still married to her husband. And you know what? I'm so proud of her. I remember when Cardi B first came out, she was a reality star with this outrageous personality, and she managed to transition that to a rap like pop career. And as I watched her develop over the years, she had the best of everything. The best makeup artist, the best hair, the best stylist. Like, she was really on par with all the most beautiful celebrities that exist. Like, she really stepped up to the game. Now, the drama in her life was happening only because of the man that she chose to be with. That's when we saw her crying, coming on social media, cussing out, taking him back, breaking up with him. Even though she knew it wasn't good for her, she still was trying to make it work. But all that time, she still wasn't faltering in anything else she was doing. She was steady making money, steady getting endorsements, steady continuing to be famous and admired by everybody.
Dropping their own theories and clowning everybody involved. Memes are flying left and right. Some comparing Stefon to Nick Cannon, others joking that Offset is somewhere in the studio recording a diss track instead of paying attention to his own mess. But it's not all jokes. Opinions are split straight down the middle. Half the crowd is cheering Cardi on, saying she deserves happiness after everything Offset put her through. They're calling Stefon an upgrade, a man who at least makes her feel secure and supported. The other half, though, they're side-eyeing the whole situation, dragging Cardi for jumping from one drama-filled relationship straight into another. And then you got the people who are worried about her career. They're pointing out that with a baby on the way, divorce drama still ongoing, and Stefon's alleged baby mama issues lurking in the background, Cardi might be walking straight into a storm she can't control. Some fans even say this could mess with...
And that just makes me feel so happy because this industry and this celebrity life did not eat her alive. She had her 3 beautiful kids that she enjoyed. You could tell she enjoyed being their mom. She want one person to be with, and her husband didn't appreciate that, didn't want that, so she moved on. Yeah, she's still married, but so what? She ain't hunched him in a long time. She got a new man, and now she's starting a little family with her new man. And guess what? If that don't work out, I trust and believe that Cardi B gonna always be all right because she got a good head on her shoulders and she focused. She ain't fall victim to drugs. She ain't get into no drama like crazy stuff. Nothing dragged her down. And every time I see her, I'm just like, oh, she looking good. She doing good. And I'm proud that she moving on with her life. So congratulations, Cardi, on your new baby, new addition to your family, new bundle of joy, you know, because life happens. And as long as you can just keep stepping, you're gonna be all right. Cardi B gonna be all right.
Her tour plans or album promo turning what should have been her big comeback into a giant distraction. One viral post summed it up perfectly. Offset messy, Stefon messy, and Cardi just out here trying to turn heartbreak into headlines. And honestly, that's exactly how it feels right now. The fans are treating this like reality TV, and Cardi's every move is under a magnifying glass. To keep it real, the more I look at this situation, the more it feels like Cardi might have just traded one Offset for another. The drama, the rumors, the extra baggage, it's giving deja vu all over again. Sure, Stefon might come across smoother, more supportive, but when the whispers about all those other babies start stacking up, it's hard not to see the same messy patterns playing out in a different jersey. But hey, that's just my take. What do you think? Did you already peep the signs and know Cardi was pregnant? Or did this bombshell catch you completely off guard? Do you believe Stefon is really her safe space? Or is Cardi walking right back into another storm? Drop your thoughts below. I want to hear from you. And don't forget, if you made it this far, sound off in the comments. Was this a power move for Cardi or another heartbreak waiting to happen? Make sure to like, share, and subscribe if you want more deep dives like this.